Good morning, folks. Game day. How exciting. Okay, so I want to go over a few things quickly so we're prepared for the game and we can start collecting the information, okay? So the rules are out, a little bit different than how we're training, but it doesn't matter. Our style stays the same. We want to keep the ball, make them work to get it back, be composed, play back if we have to, get around and then get the ball to our dangerous players up front to score goals. That's basically how we play, right? And we'll get better and better at that as the weeks go by and as we train and play more games. A couple of things on the rules. It's the smaller goals, so the tall, small goals that the 9 SAP teams would have, not the 10s. So the goals won't be as big that way. Cruz, when you're in goal for the first game, you can come out as far as you want, and I'll explain that a little bit in more. There is kick-ins only, so no throws. We don't throw the ball in. We put the ball on the ground, and then we kick it in, but we can't kick it high in the air. We have to keep it below waist height, or knees, they say, but waist. We'll get it done most times, okay? So we'll be careful of that. We do things quickly, remember. Get the ball down. The ball goes out. I want you running, getting the ball, playing a pass into the centre as quickly as possible. Or if somebody's free up front, playing a pass up front, okay? So, how are we going to play with this, with the rules that I've implemented? So, they're allowed press right up against us. So, for when the goalie has it and we kick off, we have to drop into our box to make sure that they can't follow us in, right? So, the ball will be, we Cruz, you drop it back to one of the centre-backs. In the first game, it's Braden or Duke. So, you guys have a decision to make straight away. Remember, simplified. You only have a couple of decisions to make. You very rarely will play it out the banks on the wing because their press will always cover that. That's always the case. If that isn't the case, then you can do it, but mostly that will happen. So your choice is, if they press right up here, is to find a pass through the centre to either Odin or Brax. But likely what I want you to do is be calm, play the ball back to Cruz or back across to Braden to stretch them, because then they'll come in to press us again, okay? And it creates space. If you need to go back to Cruz, then we go to Cruz. Cruz goes to the centre to Odin, then we're out, okay? Very important. Now, when we're pressing forward, we press as a unit. So very important. Leo and Cruz push up. Odin pushes up. You guys push up and in. That's important. Up and in. We don't stay out wide like that when we're playing 7-a-side like this. Okay, we don't have big gaps between us. We come right into the centre like we do in training. There will be times you make mistakes in that. Don't worry. I'll remind you. So will Chris. You push right up. Okay? Now, there's no offside. So, Brax, you can really stretch them with your movement and your speed. Just keep an eye on them. Keep moving around. Cruz, I want you stepping right up out of your box. Okay? On the edge of your box or just in front of it. If they lob us, who cares? Because with no offsides, and I know football tech, they're going to play a lot of long balls in behind to their striker. True balls. And I need you coming out like a sweeper, like the last defender, coming out, clearing those balls or finding a pass or just booting it, okay? Very important role, this one, okay? Now, when we lose this ball, and it'll happen lots of times because the intensity of the press from these guys is going to be fun to watch. It doesn't matter because we're going to be close together. We get back quickly, okay? Our wingers get back, and then we're back into a 5 behind the ball, and Brax is still standing moving along the centre line just behind it to make it difficult for them to pass up, but always giving us an option if we win the ball back to put him through, right? Or whoever's up front, whether it's Mason or Santi. So that's basically how we play, boys, yeah? So very simple, just real quickly again. Drop into the box if you're the centre back to get the ball. Don't panic. Don't try and just kick it up the wing. We don't like that play. We try to play it back to Cruz or out to the other fullback. Or if Odin is free, we give it to Odin. If they win the ball, we come in tight quickly. Odin gets back to help. Very simple. We get the ball out to our wingers or up to our strikers very quickly. And then we push up as a unit. These two players here come up and direct the game from the back. Okay, so you guys stay tight together. And it's up to our wingers then to do a lot of work. Our wingers are going to be tired today. It's going to be fun for them. I think that's it. So don't worry about it. Have lots of fun today. This is all about learning. You guys are amazing, and I think you're going to do fantastic. All right, thanks, guys.